Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here is Isas Geta, and in this video I am going to discuss a very important question on the chapter control and coordination. Which chapter? Control and coordination. Just a minute. Okay, let's see. Control and coordination. Listen carefully. In just 10 to 12 minutes we are going to revise this whole chapter. So just focus properly and note down whichever almost all the important points. See, first of all, what is reflex action, which is a very important point. What is reflex action? Reflex action is nothing but sudden involuntary response to a stimulus. Stimulus is nothing but changes in internal or external environment. Sudden involuntary response to a stimulus. Center of reflex action is spinal cord. Who controls reflex action? Spinal cord. You got it. And remember, structural and functional unit of nervous system is neuron or nerve cell. Okay, you know the structure of neuron is very important. It is having dendrite, axon, cell body. Dendrite receives the stimulus. Okay, and at the tip of the dendrite, chemical signal is converted into electrical impulses. That is happening at tip of dendrite. Tip of dendrites. And at the nerve ending, that electrical impulses is converted into chemical message. Okay, it is happening at nerve ending. What is synapse? Synapse is a tiny gap between two successive neurons. Tiny gap between two successive neurons, or you can say tiny gap between nerve ending of one neuron and dendrites of another neuron. Okay, and you should practice the diagram of a brain, which is very important. In brain, you have a largest part of the brain is cerebrum, which control almost all the activities, speaking, listening, then you can say memory, consciousness, all the motor activities is controlled by cerebrum. Okay, and second largest part, it is the largest part, 80%. Second largest part is name is almost look like similar but different, cerebellum. It is second largest part. Chota dimag we call it as a chota dimag, cerebellum. It controls posture and balance. Very important word. Posture and balance. You are able to walk properly is because of your cerebellum. If the person is drunk, if he drink, you know, if it is drunk, then his cerebellum will be in imbalance. Okay, that is cerebellum. And involuntary action is controlled by medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata, it controls involuntary movements. Which movements, boys and girls? Involuntary movement is controlled by medulla. Brain is how brain is protected, brain is kept in a one cavity, bony cavity. This bony cavity is called as cranium, which protects the brain. Brain is very delicate organ, na? And in the brain is filled with a fluid called cerebrospinal fluid. Cerebrospinal fluid. The brain is protected by two things, one bony cavity called cranium and cerebrospinal fluid, remember. Okay, right. How we detect the smell? We detect the smell because in our nose we have olfactory receptors. Remember, we get the smell because of olfactory. अगरबत्ती का smell, incense stick, किसका, like it's whichever the smell is because of olfactory. Taste is because of, gustatory receptors. Gustatory receptor is giving the taste to you. Okay, and you are able to see is because of light receptor in the eyes. Light receptor, photoreceptor also we call as photoreceptor. Skin is having thermoreceptor. Skin, this is there in the nose, this is there in the tongue, this is there in the eyes. Okay, and ear is having phonoreceptor. Ear. Okay, right. Now if we study about the, in our case we have a many gland. See, the human shows coordination by two system. One is a nervous system, and also we shows the control and coordination by hormonal system, that is glands. Let us study about one gland called pituitary gland. Pituitary gland is called as a master gland. Which gland? Master gland, remember. Why it is called master? Because, please watch the video till the end, because it controls all other endocrine gland. Okay, it secretes a hormone called growth hormone. Which hormone? Growth hormone, because it controls the growth of the body. Okay, so it is growth hormone. Now it controls other endocrine gland also. After a pituitary gland, we have a gland called thyroid gland. In our you can see the throat, butterfly shape. What shape? Butterfly. Thyroid gland hormone is thyroxine, and it is responsible for personality. Person can, if thyroid gland is, thyroxine hormones are more, then person's personality, he become fat, like that. Okay, even if you don't eat more, then also you become fat. Personality hormone. Okay, and then we have a parathyroid gland. Parathyroid gland, it controls level of calcium in blood. It is present in the embedded in the thyroid gland only, present in the thyroid gland. After that we have a adrenal gland, which is also called as emergency gland. Okay, because it helps us to face the emergency situation, so it is called as emergency gland. It secretes a hormone called adrenaline hormone. What is the hormone? Adrenaline, present above the kidney. Okay, above the kidney. Then we have a gland called pancreas. It behaves as a both endo and exo. Matlab it is having duct also and without duct also. Mixed gland. It secretes a hormone called insulin, which helps to maintain the glucose level. Normal glucose level is because of insulin. If this hormone get affected, person will suffer with a sugar problem, like diabetes. We call it as what? Diabetes. After that we have a gonads. In male we have a testis. Testis secrete a hormone called testosterone. Testosterone, responsible for secondary sexual character in male. And in gonads, female. Female, there is ovary. Ovary secretes a hormone called estrogen. Secondary sexual character in female. And also another hormone called progesterone. What is the hormone name? Progesterone is also called as pregnancy hormone. Okay, boys and girls. So these hormone names you should know. Memorize the hormones name, please. And then we have a plant. Plant do not have a nervous system. Plant do not have nervous system in plants. But in the plants there is a hormonal system is there. Which system? Hormonal system is there. Okay. There are 5 hormones are there. Let's see the name. There is auxins, gibberellins, cytokinin, cell division. Cyto मतलब cell, kinin मतलब cell division. Cell division. Ethylene, it helps in maturing of fruits. And last one is abscisic acid. Abscisic. acid. It is responsible for what, it prevents the growth, it stops growth, prevents growth, remember. Okay, falling of leaves, it is done by abscisic acid. Falling of leaves, that is called wilting of leaves. Okay, auxins and gibberellins, growth, responsible for growth. Okay, any plant is there now, if you keep the plant in a shady region, it will grow towards the light, it will grow towards light. It is due to oxygen, remember. Okay, even plant also show response to stimulus. There are various responses to stimulus is there, like they have a phototropism, they show hydrotropism, they show chemotropism, they show thigmotropism. So these are the, movement. Phototropism matlab movement of part of plant, movement of part of plant in response to, in response to light. Same way, movement of part of plant in response to water, movement of part of plant in response to chemical, movement of part of plant in response to touch or support. Okay, water, hydro matlab chemo matlab chemical. Everybody understood? In chemotropism, positive tropism, negative tropism also will be there. Positive matlab movement of part of plant in response to chemical. If it goes away from chemical, it is negative. One example of chemotropism, growth of pollen tube towards ovary. Pollen tube growing towards ovary. It is an example of chemo. Phototropism, like shoot is bending towards light. Okay, shoot, example, shoot move towards light. Okay, root moves towards water, hydro. That is example. Hope you all understood. If you understood, press a like button. If it is helping you or it helped you, then hit a like button. Thank you so much for watching. Share with your friends.